I'm here with Evangeline Wiles, Managing Director of Kaymu Nigeria. Thank you for taking the time to speak with Apps Africa today.
Thank you for having me.
If we can start with your journey to date with Kaymu in Nigeria, and how's it been going?
Kaymu has been going very well in Nigeria. We've had excellent growth over the past 2 years that we've been in Nigeria, so it's been a really good journey. I mean, we started from just a few hundred merchants on the platform to now we have over 30,000 merchants on the platform, and so it's been great growth. It's been an exciting journey, but we're just at the beginning. Our vision, our goal is to have every seller in Nigeria to have a shop on Kaymu where they're selling their products.
Yeah. How is Kaymu helping to grow entrepreneurship in Nigeria from a pretty low base point online?
Well, I think, Nigerians are quite entrepreneurial. You'll find across the cities, across Nigeria, you'll find people selling things and being traders, and so it's a great base for us to start from. I think where we've been able to help is that it's the education of what it means to be online, and also to help them grow their business. For example, sometimes you'll have sellers who will come onto our platform and maybe within a week they'll have 50 orders of their products, and they're so excited and it's great, and they know how to deliver those 50 products. They know how to call those 50 buyers, and they know how to do that. But then within about a month, they've grown significantly, and now they have 500 orders. And so we need to help them to be able to manage that growth, and help teach them, give them the tools, whether it's an Excel spreadsheet or whether it's saying, like, this is how you speak to your customers, putting them in touch with good logistics providers, helping them manage their order. So it's a lot of education that we spend. I tell everyone in the company in Nigeria, our job is to educate both the sellers and the buyers of what it means to shop and sell online. So it's very exciting. I feel like in that way we're doing a lot to help entrepreneurs in Nigeria.
What are the biggest challenges these entrepreneurs face in this new world that they're involved in?
I think the biggest challenges that we've seen entrepreneurs face is that they're very excited about the prospect of being online, but they don't have the tools to be able to do it sometimes. And so really teaching them and helping them to get there is what has been a big challenge. I mean, whether it's certain things about customer service, the importance of calling your customers, making sure that your customer gets what they actually want. I mean, an example is one of our best sellers is very excited about selling online, and he sells t-shirts, great t-shirts, has thousands of orders every week. But if he gets an order and it's for a green shirt and he doesn't have a green shirt, he really wants to give the customer something, so he will send a red shirt. And trying to explain to him that the customer does not want the red shirt, he ordered a green shirt. Call him and ask him if he wants the red shirt. So like just that type of, it may seem like simple little things, but these are the types of things that we spend a lot of time educating our entrepreneurs to be able to do. So it's a lot of challenges, but it's very rewarding as well.
And I mean, you've got a huge amount of sellers and entrepreneurs on the site. What's the popular areas that are being selling well?
Well, I mean, I would say that fashion and electronics are two categories that sell quite well online, and that is true for Kaymu as well. We have a large percentage of our buyers are men, and so you get a lot of men's fashion. T-shirts and jeans are very popular items that are bought on the site, are bought and sold on the site, obviously. And then there's also mobile phones. I mean, Nigerians are in love with mobile phones, so we find that we sell quite a few mobile phones, not only newer ones, but also older ones as well as feature phones. So those are two of probably at the moment some of the popular categories that we see in the market.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to say a lot's been said about the Nigerian consumer being quite aspirational. Across Kaymu, I don't know, is there a trend that basket sizes are higher in Nigeria compared to other countries, or?
I mean, I would say that, I can only speak for Kaymu really. I would say that at Kaymu, we have the range. We have the range from sellers who are just buyers who are just buying 600 naira item, or maybe or all the way up to buyers who are buying 150,000 naira iPhone 5s. So we really have a large range. I mean, that's one of the great things about Kaymu, because if you have so many sellers on the platform, you can really have something for everyone. So we find that we've been able to really address a large section of the market, not necessarily just the higher end or the lower end.
Okay. How is your marketing strategy for Nigeria? I know it's not a traditional country to enter in terms of retail. So how have you gone about marketing to the Nigerian consumer?
Well, our marketing is obviously a lot of online, and we're a mobile-first company, so also a lot of through our app, and so that's a lot of our marketing strategy. But in addition, I think anybody who is working in developing markets, in African markets, you know that that's only part of the strategy. The next part of the strategy is also offline. So we do a lot of events and we also do marketing not just for the consumers, but also for our sellers. So we're trying to teach the sellers what is Kaymu. So we do a lot of offline events, whether it's going into the specific traditional markets, and we have what we call market storms. We take over the markets, dancers, teaching people about what Kaymu is, have a big bus that drives through, and doing a lot of that offline marketing events is very important for us to teach sellers about the market and to get sellers onto the platform. And also, in addition to that, we just started our TV commercial in Nigeria on Monday. So that's also another important channel for us. So what you have to do both in this market. You have to make sure that you're getting your online marketing right as well as your offline marketing as well.
And in terms of payments in Africa, obviously a lot of people are unbanked. How do you go about managing the payments side of the business?
Well, at the moment, most of our, I would say about 80 to 90% of our payments are done with cash on delivery. I think our buyers like that because it gives them trust in the system. They know that I don't have to pay until I actually see the product, and especially in a new market where you're trying to educate both the sellers and the buyers, this is working, I think, well. Of course, we are upgrading our product to include more payment options and all that. But right now, the buyers seem to enjoy cash and delivery. But then also there's sellers that we also do escrow accounts as well. So if both of the parties are wary of each other, it's good to know that Kaymu is the trusted intermediary, that they can use us, and the buyer can pay us, and the seller has the confidence that I'm not sending my product all the way to Kano without any assurance that this buyer is actually serious about it. So that's another thing that we do to be able to bridge the gap when it comes to payments.